All right. My fault, y'all. P. P. Somebody could be trying to teach somebody how to ride a bike or teach somebody how to do something. hmm From a distance, but I see this girl's leg got a gash in it. Or somebody could be healing from something. Wait a minute. It kind of look like this girl could be disabled or something. With these little straps on the leg. And it look like like some of her leg is missing. Yeah, that look like she got like a prosthetic or something. I don't know what this is from. I just found this on the floor by my other papers. Dust, Sidon. Sidon. Uh, Grinning and glancing at his watch. Another 15 minutes or so. They're finishing up a divorce. Then you. Then you. Ooh, that don't sound too nice. Finishing up a divorce and then you. See, this is what this giving me. These two people that's in some kind of despair here. Maybe they going through a divorce or breaking up or not working together or not being a pair. All pair. Um, or they can't be trusted around children, or what is this? Somebody could be calling, like saying to DCFS, somebody shouldn't be around children. We got Washington in reverse or WA, and then we have tears in reverse. These tears, people, does not the world or somebody don't see somebody special anymore. Trying to block this person. Also, ears in reverse, somebody can't hear. Maybe they think that you, that's why I said some earlier, somebody think that you can't communicate or you don't see, but somebody don't have ears, okay? Those who have ears, let them hear. Somebody don't have ears. Even wa could be watch. They don't have eyes or ears anymore. Somebody could be locked up and in a bad shape here. I don't know if this has something to do with like somebody trying to, yeah, they finding out that they was with an Empress in reverse. And now this is a tower. Ooh. Oh, none of this look good. Yeah, and then you got the Queen of Wands in the upright standing in her power. And somebody else don't want to walk away from this person. They was going to go to this Empress in reverse too, but they don't want to go to this Empress in reverse. Somebody don't have power no more. Seven of Pentacles. They can't do whatever it is that they was doing. Maybe somebody could have got a divorce trying to teach you a lesson. And when they did that, it's back to dust for this person or ice, or now these people have a foreign national. Maybe this is what they wanted for you or me. I'm not going to get in the middle of it. I'm just saying, because this shit got, for this to be heavy like this, it's almost like this person was blocked out from whatever this was that this bitch was doing. Somebody is crazy over here. I'm just telling you that right now. Somebody is like somebody out of off their motherfucking rocker. Crazy. Right here. This could be somebody that was feeding off of your seven of cups all this time. You didn't even have it. Excuse me. Now they being blocked from it and they don't know what to do. The person could be going to jail themselves. I told you. I told you. The male here might be able to be recuperated here. This ain't even y'all, because y'all know I rock with my guys a little bit heavier. I feel like because I know these guys, or these are my guys, or these is my anointed ones that went bad or something, the connection between us would probably always be different. It's something God, man, and these wicked people put together. All right. Um, on some of these levels here. But it's like this girl is I keep what did we say? No, but the cards ain't lying though. Because this is the second or the third day in a row where we're like, no, this bitch need to be going to jail. Some woman out here that been doing something for a very long time, they about to go to jail here. They and whoever this is that been looking busted at the bottom of the wheel, somebody is getting lifted up here. And it might not even be like a warrior woman where you got to be getting all in people's face like who the fuck you. It ain't even nothing like this. Might be not a warrior woman, but somebody got to get let up so that they can do something. I don't know what this is here. I think it's not even to run a kingdom. This is for somebody to do something else different. Not a mule or nothing like this, but something in the dark. Victory. Like somebody can be trusted to be like go unseen. So okay, so some excuse me, whatever organization this is or whatever your family or whoever could be connected to, this is something where people don't want to have to keep looking and making sure people ain't making mistakes and so it's something it's a lot be going on. Somebody overwhelmed or something because I think overwhelmed was over here the other day too. They need people that they don't gotta watch like a fucking baby. that could that could be doing something on their own with the access they have to other people's lives that's gonna get the whole organization ripped down. You know how people like, oh, the shadow government like 10 years ago? It could be something like this is losing or people is deteriorate or people trying to get rid of it, but it could be the wrong people were handling it. Like these people were not like, yeah, we got a queen of wands in the upright, somebody that's just like kind of like cool but no nonsense. Like it's something. This ain't even like sexual here. This is something, but I feel like you could still be about to lose some power though if you show up as a queen of wands. Somebody's trying to demote someone. Um, yeah, or this is like somebody wants you to be their personal like. Mm, because whoever this knight is trying to give you something on the low. But this could look like prostitution, or maybe somebody got to go to jail and they want you to hold something. It's something like this here. Yeah, they need you to see this. Do you? Yeah, but no Ace of Cups. So this person could have lost their Ace of Cups or a hold of a Ace of Cups. Because knights don't usually have Aces of Cups. Unless this is a knight or, a masculine energy that's kind of like, a roughneck or whatever. But he dating like a woman that's a queen of wands, like a lord, like somebody that has a position that's where they hold a lot of weight, and maybe women normally don't. If you're too sexy, people ain't gonna take you serious. Just like for maybe even usually like feminines that are studs or something here be in this position, but you're not overly sexy and under, like I don't know. But with this here being hidden, this could be like chill. Like, I need you for like some type of somebody might need you for some type of like counsel. Not with the whole world in their hand, but with we got an alligator here. Like they see for whatever this person does, you have a higher something here. But I don't know, because this Ace of Pipes in reverse could be talking about this person is about to lose some type of position here. Something from their past could be being brought out, catching up, bringing too much something to the place here. So whatever this is. This person is stressed out. Somebody could be seeking a Two of Cups with somebody else. This could be reoccurring. Somebody could be getting triggered as to something that could have happened a long time ago. And like they don't want that to happen again. Somebody could have found like 3 records, 3 proof of something, witnesses or something. It's like somebody has to go into some kind of program or something. Like, yeah, there's definitely something was found here, which could make somebody a king of pentacles, or they looking through files of, something here. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you get up in it, this is like a transformation into something for somebody, or they already went through, or somebody's trying to show you some kind of protocol here. But like when somebody become a king of wands, they going to be, or a king of pentacles, they're going to be sought after and hunted down and beat up for their money. Or people going to like gaffle, I think we used to call it. They're going to gaffle his ass. That kind of thing. But maybe somebody put you as a queen of wands. Well, we don't want to get too deep into it if somebody's trying to be discreet. I feel like it's not going to be a tower for these people either if they get a king of pentacles for his stuff. They're not going to get a tower, but they also going to have to watch their back after they do this. Somebody want to welcome a motherfucker to do whatever this is. Just like somebody, yeah, it ain't going to be no ending for me. Go and try that shit. Because it's about to ricochet and hit all them people, the low down, dirty shame energy, all them people like somewhere here. But then these people, this is like a war from the north and the south, like a civil war or something. And they like, I wouldn't do that though. If you shoot at them in the south, okay? Because if this start, it's just gonna be an ever forever thing. This is not nothing that's gonna end in a little minute. Yeah, we got this high priestess in the upright with this fruit or these children. This could be like a Miss Hannigan, somebody that's overseer of a bunch of different children in a sector. A younger woman. And then there's an older Queen of Cups speaking into this cup or intercom or something. This could also be like a teacher. And then this Queen of Cups could be like a principal to some type of school. But something is still off balance. It's giving me that weird stuff that they were saying was going on at those Oprah schools. It's giving me that. Because if you go this route, nobody gonna want to work with you. If you attack them people, if whatever this is, so I don't. You just do what you're gonna do. But I'm just saying, nobody gonna want to work with you. And this could be also somebody was stealing your stuff because they didn't have a place at the table here. Like I don't know what this is. Some people don't want somebody to have something or something. Seem like, yeah, kingdom in reverse. Like kingdom in reverse. Somebody could be losing. With all these rocks down here, somebody's name could be Rocky. There could be a lot of people wanting to fight, like fight to the end, or some Avengers or something. Because if they saying, okay, you come do this or whatever, whatever this is, you retaliate or something hit the South, you don't want to do that, okay? Somebody could be trying to, but these people like, we ready though. I don't know what you talking about. These hard kind of rock people, or these people is like warriors, or this group of people is like, they're really hard-headed, or they really, these is rough people here. Bust your fucking head open. Like this, whoever this is don't play. Mm, somebody don't want kingdoms or something here, or Ten of Pentacles. Um, this look like a kingdom to me, but maybe somebody don't want these kind of people in the South or something here. Okay. But that's why I said if the South is running up here taking children and shit like this with their belly bounty hunters, with that new laws that they made up around the time when they took Roe v. Wade and they came up with their own rules. If Texas and these other places been coming up here taking shit from seed from the queen and bringing it down here, what you mean you don't want? If these are kingdoms up here or something, what you mean you don't want it down here? You got the kids from here up here, so people can't keep an eye on what you're doing with these children. I don't know. Some kind of justice is going to be happening. Yeah, somebody's like, remember, but right here, this says this. We also see a Jew here, so somebody could be a Jew. I'm gonna say a Jew, not Jewish. It's two different things to me. And this could be like something about like church over state, the church over state, like a stately man, or the emperor is supposed to be the most powerful person. How's whatever this Hierophant saying out of this book or out of the scripture? Because I was just saying when I was washing my hands in the bathroom, how somebody gonna try to take, if I'm saying some quote from the Bible and I say it all the time, how you gonna try to think because I cuss or something like this that you could take my words out of context and put me in something like just say it says thou shall not show your naked body in the Bible, and then I'm serious when I'm talking to you. You gonna hear me say something about the Bible probably every time I do a video. I might not be reading full scriptures, but you know. So how dare you act like your law, if this is my code for me, code and ethic, how you gonna sit there and it's not like I'm breaking the law by not being a whore. You know what I'm saying? Not being a prostitute or a porn star. Excuse me. It's like I would be breaking the law to be doing that probably. So I'm not understanding something here. Or you, whoever this is. Somebody trying to like show you what's gonna happen if something happened. Maybe one of y'all, maybe that's for somebody else, okay? What could happen if something happened? Like these people could be finding out that losing the third party, which is really the main party, what happened here already. This is making me think about even Scandal when he's like, stand right there while they signing on paperwork. And she's like, what? You about to give up your marriage? He's like, yep, stay right here. 10, 9, 8, and he was in there trying to count down with her and let her know, like, yep, the divorce is being why are you sitting here talking to me right now and your divorce is being finalized? It's kind of like something like this here. Now, this could be also somebody saying, yeah, I'm getting up out of this or that. And then us, we gonna be together. Like, when he like fits like, yeah, and then we going to whatever, that state, what, Vermont or whatever, make jelly and shit, like Baby Boomer. I used to love that movie, Baby Boom or Baby Boomer. Okay. I used to love that movie. Okay. And how anything with somebody doing something like that and starting a business, then it's successful, and then they happy and they seeing their products and ain't nobody hating on them, trying to stop them and block them. I don't know. I just like to see storyline like that. I just have a thing. I have a knack for. I feel like I have really good taste. I know how to make things, but it's a joy about presenting something where I'm seeing lots of people produce something. I like flea markets and shit like that. I don't think we have enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just weird like that. It's like show and tell in on steroids or something. Um, like some of the stuff I be seeing people make with their hands is like, how the hell did you even come up with that concept? Like, are you a machine? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice to hear like industrial talk or whatever, but like nowadays people are the conveyor belt. I think that's pretty fucking cool, actually. Somebody could have stole somebody's idea, somebody's intellectual property, and they could have got in trouble here. Somebody could have did this a long time ago, back in January, maybe even one, and said I thought it was a one at first. So a year ago, somebody could have did this to you and stole your whole business plan or something. And it's like an awesome plan, and they shouldn't have did this. They could have like took this on the road or something. Like that's what I felt like when I came up with a certain type of food cart, a certain type of food cart that sells a certain type of thing. I'm like, this should be awesome, with these carts all over. Um, somebody and I felt the people listening. And if somebody had a whole bunch of money to invest in it right then in their bank, the thing that sucks is that they could have stole his money from you instead of doing it with you that had the original idea. Somebody takes your stuff to somebody else. I mean, this is just what I'm picking up on here. Whoever you would least suspect, your mother or brother, it's something like this. It's really also showing that these people never wanted you. Like, man, you was right there with the person that came up with the idea. You took the whole thing, and then what is this? Makes you feel that this could even be somebody that if you heard this conversation or you seen this person saying this on footage, you'll be like, where the fuck is this person come from? Who is this? That ain't even how my person talk. I couldn't even imagine that person saying something like that. Like they never said nothing like that to me about anybody else. So that would be weird. If your person don't usually talk dirty about people, they can always think it in their head and you just never knew it. But the person that was in their retina scan or the person that was in their head or their Siamese twin or their third party brain wife could know everything about what this person thinks. You just never knew that this person think like this or talk like this. Like you might even have a woman or a man that don't say stuff like, yeah, I can't wait to get home, when I get home from work, you know. They might say something like, when I get home from work, I'm about to get some, but you don't hear them say, oh, I just want to be in your arms or something. You're like, what the fuck? Like, I never heard you say that in 60 years, dude. Okay? So let's see. Okay, finish up the divorce, then us. Makes you feel that you're just a great big part of the human comedy. Oh my God, what book is this? I don't know what book this is from, y'all. See, that's what I be talking about. Like, nobody be feel like we a part of this bullshit. It's like you don't even have a choice to do nothing in private no more. She squeezed my arm. Take it easy, dear. Your nervousness is showing. She was right, but hers was not showing. If it was there at all. Now it was just Jan. I thought this was about January. Oh, well, that gives me January, so it's all right. Who was keeping her cool? The lawyer opened the door. We wait in here, he said, in the bare dark anteroom were 5 or 6 couples, some with more than one child. I was surprised. I had thought our adoption would be a singular event. As a favor to our lawyer, the judge, maybe somebody said that they adopted a child, but they really stole it. They could have kept 2 people apart and had them make a baby and then stole it. They'll get that gray haired man, the nice guy, about 60. Somebody's 60 years old to had had agreed to have lunch with me 1 week later. Y'all, all these people waiting for the word from just one man. I suspected that I was one of the few people there who knew what that man was like. This is something about like a gay person or something. Yeah, this is shooting something at the South. You see something now. Remember we had lunch in reverse yesterday or the day before? And I'm like, what? Is somebody skipping lunch to go meet somebody for sex? This could be what somebody's doing. I mean, it don't have to be with a man. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, excuse me. I do not. I'm doing anything I can to not have to pick up a card off the floor. Let's see if this could be the case. I think I'm going to pull one of those circle cards. All right, teenage years and adulthood. I know that nobody sends somebody off to another country and then adopt their child. Y'all, this is giving me the little girl. I mean, the little girl and the boy. The one everybody wanted to like be their parents because they get Kaylee or Kaylin. Was that her name that gave up the baby for adoption? And then they had that hard time all the time because of it. Yeah, somebody waiting at the ports or something. Justice. Somebody was waiting like at the ports or something like this. Or for a child to come from overseas. After they tore down somebody's kingdom. They tore down your kingdom in the past. And now this person that was acting all like, haughty with the money. Like, here's a little crumbs. Why are you always coming asking me for something? Now this person is in the reverse or something like this. This person could have been doing this to some elders or old world people or the people that was still in the jurisdiction that was from like the old family or the old kingdom. Like after tearing up their stuff. Yeah. The table was not made for them either though. That's what I'm saying. It's something about like knocking two men running up on a female about this kingdom, but the kingdom ain't neither one of theirs. It's somebody else's. Could be the Queen of Wands here or the Sun. Yeah, the Sun was in the upright the whole time. Yeah, the Sun. This is heartbreaking because somebody didn't let some whole like area get messed up. Somebody was supposed to be a king of pentacles. Somebody could have found out. I'm telling you, this could be somebody that's crossed over. This could be somebody that want to attach to somebody and come back into the living, or whatever this is. But somebody was supposed to be a king of pentacles. Somebody was. We got all these snakes by his shoe. These vines or whatever. This could even be like somebody was born a son and then, somebody, because this man kind of looked like a lady. I don't know. Somebody was supposed to be a king of pentacles. If somebody was born this on their birth certificate, no matter if somebody harmed them, in the adulthood, they should be a king of pentacles. There's perks that come with this. People, just because a man got something between their legs, people just say, oh, here you go, sir. And some of these people don't even deserve to be doing something or populating here. Queen of Cups lost access to the Ace of Cups. This Queen of Cups has been behind this person's back, speaking something in existence here. They both in the upright, but again, somebody else been giving something to a Queen of Cups. And this person been speaking something here, and then it's been helping somebody, I don't know, maybe even stay a King of Cups. I mean, a King of Pentacles. Okay. So this could be like a King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is what we were talking about before. That there is a king. People was getting mad. Like, I don't know. I felt like it was a whole bunch that happened after this. Somebody took this shit and ran with it. I said, sometimes I feel like the King of Cups should be with the Nine of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles has a lot of abundance like this around them, and the King of Pentacles got a lot of abundance like this around them. But I also said in that video that this is not for everybody. I feel like because God had to do something different, that the right, like in my case, individually, that God could have been, but somebody could have took this and did it with somebody else and it didn't work out. So this is God, like, I groomed this person from a child. Trust me. Don't think about what they got right now. Think about what I'm telling you, where you're going, where it's at. And somebody said, nah, you can't be right about that person now. Look at this lady. Look at this fashion. It made me think about that Levert song, I think, when he like, um, oh, she fooled, I got fooled again or whatever. It's basically like she walked in, she was like a walking fashion show, you know, like I got fooled me again or something like this. It's a song that starts off like that. Yeah, this caused a lot of fights too, because of who. People could have been starving. These people don't have nothing, and they fighting each other like in the streets or whatever. But those two could have had something. But I told you, this is only for one. It ain't like I didn't say any person. Like, any person could do this. God knew, if say I'm a Nine of Pentacles and whoever I was supposed to be with is King of Pentacles. That was the match. It wasn't for this King of Pentacles to say, I think I'm gonna give it to that person, though, because that's where you messed up at. Because regardless of one of these things, I'm supposed to be one of these things. And somebody in a certain masculine is supposed to be it with me. Right? Yeah, and look, that's why I'm saying judgment is being called on the situation here. Because it wouldn't be no tower. But whoever this person chose to do this with, there could be even like one more person too. Like, these two keep their eye on the vineyard. The King of Pentacles, well, I didn't put him back already. Yeah, you seen this, or I seen this already and said it. All right. I dropped a card. I'm already irritated. See. So I didn't say that anybody could do that, but God was putting it on my heart that he was doing it for somebody and somebody because of what they have gone through, and because he already measured these people. You know, whether you think it's me or not, you can put yourself there if you want to. But again, people, what I'm saying is people knew who the fuck these two people were. Okay. And again, with America, because this was the way it was supposed to happen. And both of these people, like, somebody already did the mothering thing. This is the way it was supposed to happen. Because again, I'm feeling like with that other reading that we had the other day, even without the marriage, okay, to not make it weird. What we was picking up the other day. Oh, and like I said, one of these is America here, because these people were, somebody had already seen it, that the other nations was going to come in and try to do something bogus. Hold on. My hands is dry after I just washed it. Can't keep the cards in my hand. Huh. Where did you go, King of Pentacles? I know that's not what I dropped. Okay, this is about to get real annoying. Hold on, y'all. Is it still over here? No, I put it back. A mistake. I need to be able to see it for some reason. So, like I said, not only did these people have an inkling, even if they didn't know who each other was yet, this is something that could have even been prophesied so long ago. There you go. And then we had, okay, we had these three. Okay. Yep. Okay. So also dry land is appearing here. And also there's no water with this Ace of Cups in reverse. There's a drought or something. Or somebody cut off my communication. All right. They could have turned the Empress in reverse, humiliated something, caused the ending, turn the Empress in reverse, or an ending for an Empress in reverse. Heartbreaking. Somebody could have bust somebody in the head with something because they wasn't Page of Pentacles. They wasn't gonna be able to cultivate something. This was like a punishment, or this was like a something here. Somebody went against God's will or the plan, the original plan. Somebody found out that Page of Pentacles, somebody didn't cultivate something, or they wasn't gonna be able to cultivate or use somebody's seed or something like this. They could have been broken. You know, a lot of these people sending in messages. You don't know who these people is trying to talk to you. Okay? Or to me, shit, at least. Somebody could have been heartbroken because you didn't want to cultivate with them or use their seed, or this is what they was told. The person could have caused the ending, or, you know, the Empress in reverse could have sent this death back out because of heartbreak, all right, to whoever this is. And somebody else was running up on somebody from, like, somebody was coming at somebody from both sides here. But really, this Knight of Pentacles was bringing something to this Queen of Cups. And this Queen of Cups was, what did I say? Whispering or doing something behind the King of Pentacles back. That's what it was. Like, this person was getting all the money. This Queen of Cups was sitting right behind this person. Somebody was sitting here, and the Knight was bringing whatever they was getting here to that Queen of Cups. Somebody could have been even drowned. Like, I don't know, because the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, this also the fruit or the wine or the seed. Children harvesting. So maybe somebody did already take this plan and do it with somebody else, because they didn't have no real, they didn't look at you. They looked at you like just a mom or just this or something like this. Just a party girl or something. Um, yeah. I hope this ain't whoever this is that could be, they done lost everything. I told you people gonna be in situations where they family brainwashed them and watch them go through a breakup with a woman, but these people aren't really your family. It's actually her so somebody could have did this to you back in the day. That could be why it says in the teenage years, and now in the adulthood, this person is suffering the same thing, and it's actually this person being hard-headed because they didn't listen. Second, I think it's a song called Second Time Around. But it would really be like the first, because if they took your person and put them in another sector, like in some celebrity status, either you was going to be going there or the person was going to be coming down to you or me, whatever this is. And it's like somebody, I told you somebody was sleeping with somebody's mama or their sister, like something else was going on here. The same pattern could have happened in the past, but this person was raping, if this was somebody's sister that I was married to, motherfucker, they was doing something inappropriate to me. But but in this case, no. These people actually was doing something. Like, your son just left, come on. Like, these people was actually doing something with this person. That's why this person could be in the man could be in jail, and they don't have a warrior to fight for them. I heard it clearly in my ear yesterday. These people like, sorry, oh well, we need, but they was like, we know it. We've been looking at these people. Okay, say that's the stalemate. Let's turn the stalemate up a notch. Like, even though we've been having him do things already, right? Either in the 5D or with another vassal, let's turn up the stalemate from being normally just looking at one woman. Now somebody think that they about to send that person back that's only got a gaze for you, but you just ain't looking at it the same way. It's like, get that shit up out of here. You do what the fuck I said. And somebody's like, oh, somebody still keeps saying, you don't get it. You don't get it. Um, you don't get it. The digital is just a mirage. Okay. Now I don't know what the hell that means. Okay. But I know what a real connection felt like. Because I had my connection with my person before I even knew who it was. This is heartbreaking because this person probably never felt like that about you or me, or the person has passed away now. Okay. Or, and these people sit there and let it happen. They knew two people was longing for each other or something. And somebody was maybe soft and maybe would take their own life or something. So these people is wrong. I was about to say something else. They knew or something like this. Or what else was I about to say? Yeah, death. Person could have had a major heartbreak because, like I told you, if they let somebody use all their chakras, like say they had somebody married for somebody for 10 years and they was only thinking about that person, and even if this person's job was to be, you know, sowing seed, this could also be you or this person with that cultivation. Somebody wasn't able to sow seed. Somebody could have even died before they sowed seed. Um, Somebody wrong. They didn't have nobody to protect them. This could also be somebody in the jail system. Um, I don't even know if I'm getting something like, with the Epstein energy here. But oh, that's what I'm about to say. They saying the digital, but what is digital? Digital girl, digital boy. Somebody could be trying to make an excuse here. Yeah, this heartbreak. Now somebody about to lose their life. It's almost like you think that celebrity is that, but that's not what they look like in real life. You see, when I was 9 years old, I came up with some kind of theory. Like somebody was saying something like, I told y'all about the concert. Now, I knew my mom wasn't going to let me go anyway. But somebody was like, oh, I'm going to a concert with you. You know how when kids is like 7, 8, 9, they just be saying shit. And the person was like, you want to come to the concert with me and go and see? And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to get that close to a celebrity because they aliens. I just said that shit out loud. And I think the person was saying that, and then my mom, I came home and I said, Mom, yeah, my friend wanted to see or whatever like this, and she was looking at me like I knew she would, and I think she was looking at me like I knew she would, and then I said, well, yeah, I said I didn't want to go anyways because I think that this is like this or whatever. And so this is making me think like, what's somebody trying to say? Because I don't know what digital means. I don't know. I don't know anything about digital things. I don't think that we're talking about like. I don't think somebody, if they were talking about like a movie or something, I don't think they're gonna say digital. You know. And then I heard Mary, don't you know? So somebody trying to manipulate something here, and 'cause I remember those Pisces around here did something to somebody from here, like the Middle Eastern area, up to that video that we did in the kitchen that one time when I was in the kitchen for a couple of weeks or months at the kitchen table. Um, that Pisces and that Queen of Cups, those groups of Pisces or that Pisces coven had burnt that person. Okay, I thought it was Poppy Bearer or Plaid. Hmm. Sunny energy. Like I said, somebody could have done something and then yeah, the Aquarius in reverse. Like they could have took this Aquarius in reverse, the person that's really not a star or didn't give no light to stars or nothing like this. Somebody could have been being prejudiced. I think prejudice was in this book against their own like person under their sector or something. Okay. But I don't know why. Like I said, this could be a work ethic thing. I'm not gonna say nothing about them little peaches. Peach. Somebody is mentally ill. And that's what I said. Imagine some dude that's a piece of trash. He ain't, somebody thought that they seen a family do this and stuff. So somebody learned how to do it. Somebody a piece of trash. Somebody you would not want to work with. You wouldn't want to fuck. You wouldn't want to do nothing with this person. And this person out there bringing your image around like, yeah, I'm this person manager or some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck would that do? So you ain't even nothing my type of nothing, and you out there dragging my motherfucking image? Hell no. Ace of Wands. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I already made up the thing in my mind. Nobody gonna change my mind who my twin was at one point in time. Even if they was trying to fake it or something, this person won't say nothing, but that shit was real. And so, all I know is I don't know what you're gonna do because I'm the Empress, bitch. You better get to work. Okay? So I don't know what you talking about, whatever this is, but I'm telling you, whatever my twin gonna look like I said. There could be a snake. Oh, I didn't even see this, y'all. A belt, a snake in somebody's stomach. Somebody pulling something out your stomach. I don't know. There's no tower. This makes me think about the King of Cups because the King of Cups on the Rider Waite, he have something between his legs that look like a worm, like on his skirt, like on his clothing. Yeah, somebody's not dead. Okay. Like people like even if you thought your person is a celebrity and motherfucker, you don't look like a celebrity and world card energy. Somebody could be being protected. The kingdom could be falling because of some type of abuse or death or that these people tried it or they did succeed. Somebody could be being, I don't know, reborn again. I have no idea. This is kind of crazy. You see? It's like this little girl cut in half. This girl is like adopted. This is a Caucasian mom and an Asian baby. This baby kind of look like it's slow or something or handicapped. And then it's almost like you got this little girl right here with this. It's almost like she got a prosthetic leg. And then you got these three boys around her. Could be her brothers. Um, I don't like the way it looked because we got P right here, like pedophile. Like, I don't know. Somebody could have said something. Okay. Or maybe when you was little, there was three boys around you or three brothers, and maybe somebody did something bad to you or something like this. Or something. Or somebody that my friend used to look like this next door. Something. something, something. I don't know if somebody trying to say that somebody used to have three brothers. Well, I knew somebody almost all the whole time for like 30 years. I didn't know that. Like, this is somebody you could have known already here. But we got up, cyberbully, or up. Four. I mean, again, maybe this girl was supposed to be a boy and she got her leg cut off or her penis. Somebody could be from Asia. Somebody could be Chinese. By Empress in reverse. Somebody could have had that much power back then. I just heard back then. So this could have been something that happened in the past. That they did this to their own child. But this wasn't even a person that was supposed to have power to do this. They could have did this to a lot of children and sent them up, treasures up to heaven or storing something in heaven. Or somebody could have said that you did this to them. But it wasn't. It could have been these Three of Cups. Somebody was dealing with other women. Yeah, a magician. This person was dealing with other women and blamed all the bad stuff that happened to a child on the mother. Ooh. Now somebody want a marriage back. Like, I don't know what this is. Y'all. I feel like this is an older woman. This is like somebody's mama or grandma. Might not even be yours. I forgot what I'm about to be looking at in this book. Root, I think. Excuse me. Privacy, the right to be let alone, the right of a person to be free from unwarranted publicity, the right of privacy, the Federal Privacy Act provides for making known to the public the existence of characteristics of all personnel information, blah, 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 kept by something, federal government. So maybe they spilling out this information from the federal, some kind of, the act permits individual have access to records containing personal information. Individuals allow the individuals control, transfer information, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know who are individuals. So there's lawful custody. Somebody could have somebody in unlawful custody. Excuse me. Prisoner at the bar. He is a prisoner if held in custody, either under bond or other process. Prior, I said, okay, the other day we said something, I was like, well, I'm not a prior, but then we talked about Richard Pryor, but it's in the former, earlier proceeding, preferable, or preferred. The prior, the chief of a convent. Prior, earlier, elder, proceeding, superior in rank, right, or time. Okay, this is what I kind of think that I'm trying to say. A superior in rank. Okay. by right or time. That's kind of like what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. Res, the subject matter of a trust or a will. See, that's why I keep saying about res or reservation, not reservation, but uh, your residence. See, when I start looking at words, then I get lost. Okay, we supposed to be looking up. I just want to see if they have anything about root in here, like a root cause. I don't know. I'm just seeing if the word is in here. Right, right, ringing up the road, a highway, an open way, or a public passage, a line of travel, communication extending from one town or place to another, a strip of land appropriated to use for purposes of travel and communication. Like I said, this could be something about these, not ley lines, but something, the right of way. Mm, rob. To rob somebody's name can be robbed to take personality in possession of another from his or his person or his presence. um Felonious and against his will by violence or putting him in fear. No fear. See, somebody could be trying to get you to get on the road of no fear. Now concern is one thing. Okay. Okay, here we are. A root of descent. And then we have root of title, a document in which an abstract of title property commences. And then we have roar, release on own recognizance. Recognizance. See, this is what we were talking about the other day too. Okay, I'm about to get out of here. But it's like whenever you are, as you realize these things, you know, things are supposed to stop or open up. Shouldn't we have to deal with something once you realized it, right? To roll, to rob by force. I'm thinking like the Dow's roll or something like this. Also, Rod. Somebody's name could be Rod or Roderick, a lineal. So this could be somebody that measures um, something here. Okay, otherwise called a perch, to measure the land. Somebody could be coming out measuring something. All right. I don't know. Somebody trying to, rob I son or rob a son. Also, price discrimination. Excuse me. And then we have royalty, compens- um, compensation for the use of a property. Excuse me. Usually copyrighted material or natural resources. So, mm, mm-hmm. Okay. Of or what? What? Nothing. Fettuccine. Of or pertaining to or proceeding from the king or sovereign in a Monarchical government. Mm. Anyways, okay, I think that's it.
I think it's time to go to bed.
Probably just gonna take a nap. I don't trust y'all in this house no more. Can't sleep right. Can't sleep right until daylight. Somebody wants somebody to come home. Okay. You got Chance here. I don't know what home is, girl. This could be like overboard. Somebody took you to another state. You was living there nice and good. This particular clone or your particular. Somebody could have wanted to experience something else. They brainwashed your ass and sent you back to the. I don't know how this works, y'all. Okay, because somebody could be lying, like come back home or something. Why is somebody lying, trying to say that you live somewhere? This is like somebody trying to tell me come back home to Canada, bitch. I ain't never been to Canada. I don't know if somebody's trying to make it seem like they don't want to look so bad. Like you mean to tell me the girl ain't never been to fucking been up here when I told you, excuse me, to get this person an apartment and get them settled in this state or something? Like somebody don't want to. I don't know. Shut yo, shut yo, close New York, block yo. Okay, so we got a get out of jail free card. Okay, keep this until you get traded. So somebody could be being sent to another country or something like this. This could be a brother energy, or this could be something else here. I don't know. Somebody trying to change my identity. It's like they gave me my daughter's identity and gave my daughter my identity, but the real identity of the name that was hidden that I didn't know. I highly doubt my daughter is walking around here with the name Shalonda. Okay, but they could be using my middle name that starts with a Y, a YV. My sister-in-law had the same middle name, but she spelled it with an EV. We got the title deed, Connecticut Avenue. Okay. I ain't gonna read all this. But 8, 16, 40, 100, 300, 450, 600, and 50, 50, 50, 50, half and half. Something could be Connecticut. I mean, something could be something about this here. This could be also somebody saying, "Oh, I was paying this, the water bill, and then somebody like, okay, so this is what I was doing before, and now this is what's going to happen now, right? 50-50." But it's almost like, okay, the house costs 50, okay, but we got hotel costs 50 each, okay, plus 4 houses. So what is somebody doing here? Okay. So I don't know if this is even, like I said, seeing something clearly now. I don't know if there's 4 children somewhere. Okay, maybe all these boys, because she different, and then these people. I don't know what this is here. Okay, because why would these be all brother and sister or something like this? I don't know. Maybe these people like, oh, well, this was an adopted child anyways, or this child wasn't living with us anyway, or something like this. Mm, um, but I feel like there could be an extra child because somebody like, oh, I want to love myself. Now, either this is somebody that rather get a Chinese person daughter put in the spot instead of America. But um, what I said is, if this is 9419. This person already whatever this is. So maybe this is a criminal family. These boys look freshly clean. They could be upset, that somebody told about what these people is doing or something. Families that look like this, and there could have been something else going on. But I feel like there's something between this 9419 and me or somebody else like this that somebody's trying to compare or something here. And or they trying to fake or they lost a sister and they trying to figure out who they gonna pick or something like this. But it's like somebody here know the fucking truth or something here. Like this could be a situation where all y'all got the same mom. They took your best friend or the cousin that was funner back in the day, and then now again they trying to do the same thing. They go outside the family lines or get somebody from this side when actually y'all do share the same mom. With this child, they don't you don't see her nothing with this person. And if it was about the family, say this your cousin or something. This is supposed to be my cousin or this person got the same like strand of this grandmother or something as me. So what do you mean? So, but you can't tell nobody something. Maybe these people is well clean, but they really mentally disturbed and they really are sick people, and you don't want to be around them anyways. Okay, if you're, yeah, because I'm seeing that's what I'm telling you here. Four in reverse. This could also be three people or three boys that took your shit, and really you the real child. You just couldn't produce nothing because you didn't have no leg or somebody castrated you when you was little, and then you couldn't produce, so they used your three brothers to do it. But I'm seeing here four is in reverse, or somebody lost a brother, or again these people saying come home, whatever, like yeah come home or something. But I'm not your sister. I would be like okay. Remember I told you that the boy Chance looked like one of my twins. What if like what if in 20 by the time 2020 2003 or something like this, or by the time the marriage happened, or when me and my person went to Florida on the honeymoon, or whatever happened here, something strange happened, or relocate something settling or something changed. If you knew what it was, like it's been brainwashed, but it would have been traumatic if you could see what happened back then. All right. So if this is these real children here, all right, because these two look the same age. These look like twins, and this one look a little bit taller or older, or they just different. All right, that's why I said. Or if they took these children up into like a higher realm or a higher, level living or something. Do you get what I'm saying? Or somebody trying to add. I was hearing this earlier too when I was drinking my coffee this morning. That somebody trying to make you think a child is yours, so that it would be a reason why this person is taking money out of your trust fund. And this is not your fucking child. Somebody trying to force a child on you that's not yours to support this person. You might need this money. What's the movie version of the story like? Or again, in somebody's situation, you could have had like your oldest child got a different father. Your three youngest got the same, supposedly have the same father. In some of your cases, you're gonna find out the aliens swapped them out. None of them they got the same damn father. But at the end of the day, or mother or whatever. But just to go with this storyline, somebody didn't have time to adopt a child or something like this, okay? Because this making me think about the paperwork that we was about to fit. Because I kept my daughter's, I kept my last name and I kept my daughter with my last name because she was already born, when before we got married, okay? And there's already shit about that. And then so, but the second time I got pregnant, we knew what was up. We was together. We wasn't together when I had that, so I didn't think that that was even right anyway. Okay, I was dating somebody else, but I was still talking to him. Um, but with the second group of children, I kept I let them have the family to have the name and everything like this or whatever, to brag about whatever this is, okay, to grow their family or whatever. But it's just making me think that somebody's original children, how preppy they look and stuff. Somebody thought you wasn't good enough to raise your children, so they gave you dummy children, their dolls to raise, and your children grew up with a whole different lifestyle. What's the movie version of the story like? That's what I'm saying. These people live more like in a movie setting or something like this, like a nice fancy big old mansion or something. Went to these Ivy League schools or something like this. All right. This is supposed to be over here, but it don't matter. We'll just put it right here in the middle. Okay, so what's the movie version look like? Okay, we got the royal thing here, but at the end of the day, an OnlyFans contributor is in reverse. But I'm feel like somebody trying to make something clean for the movie, or because they plan on doing something here. But I don't know why somebody's trying to make you, like they saying come back home, like you this child here. But this is like somebody trying to put you in a life with your children, like you they sister or brother, instead of being there. Like I don't know if somebody trying to figure out where to fit you in a dynamic here. Convince you that's the best way to get you back into your real life that we stopped on you 20 years ago. And what this shit, hold on. And we got we may be questionable. It may not be we, it could be somebody else here. This is like a mother, like, well, I talked to little Rebecca about this and we decided, but this may not be what you decided. Somebody just did something. They only could have wanted you to come back home or stay at their house so they can get some eggs from you. In a college, okay, in a college frat house in reverse. I don't know if these boys, see, they both touching her. I don't know if somebody had brothers that was inappropriate with this child. Let's pull some more. I'm going to got a couple more seconds, y'all. I'm getting tired. Okay. Often collected is stolen. So something somebody often collects could have been stolen. I hope people ain't collecting children. What else can somebody collect? Coins, eggs. I mean, guess depending on what whatever this is here. The community chest. You inherit $100. Okay, $100 million. If it's me, if it's y'all, $100. No, I'm just playing. Okay, that probably wasn't funny. Okay, we got Leo Sun in reverse, and then we got Sulfur, Volcanic, Progress, and Inventive is in reverse here. Emotional outburst, light, renewal, eruption, consciousness in action, awareness, trigger that can cause this. Okay, whatever this is, sulfur is in reverse. And then who do we have on this card? Somebody could be in the sports, or whoever this brother is here in the back, or whoever this person is in the back that's standing up. This person could be the person that's standing up. So this brother is some question about frat activity. Somebody could have got in trouble or something in the frat house when so somebody's like, oh, what would the movie version look like if we had these people here? Was that you at that frat house that had something to do with that drunk girl that died and hit her head or something? Only would they really want to know? Were you the one that was sending money to your sister on her naked page? Or something like this. It's something weird like this. And then we have Kings 33. Again, we got 33 out here. Again, Jim, Les or Lay, LES. Okay. And then we have, but this person got a crown. There's a crown on here. 360. This could be like a 360 deal or whatever you call that thing. Like this one is a king, but he's in some kind of deal or something here. All right. Some deal. Somebody could be putting somebody in here. So maybe somebody trying to say what you see on the screen is not what it is. The people are already dispersed and they are all like somebody, you might have seen somebody's Facebook page or seen a child in the this limelight. That's not what the child looks like. Okay. 5'11", 165 pounds, born August 18th, 1963. And then we have College Bradley. Okay. I remember at the in-laws when I met another group of their family, one more cousin, they had two adopted little girls. And they had a dog. I didn't really like I liked dogs a little bit at that time, but they had a dogs named Bradley and Honey. And I just the dog Honey was cute and everything, but I just love that damn dog Bradley. I don't, you know how it is when you come amongst people that actually own dogs and have them in the house. Like we didn't grow up like that. So, you know, but that dog, it liked me too. Okay. And I like that damn dog. I don't know what it was. I only was there one time and me and that dog bonded. Okay. So, I kept on talking about the damn dog all the way home. Every day is all this like, oh, I wonder what the dog doing. I don't know what it was about that dog. But I like that house. I like everything that motherfucker had. I like the house. I like the little playground. I like the lot. I'm like, damn. This is a nice house. Okay. I like the little deck they had that was upstairs in the house, like a big old field. You could sit there and look out. Like they had like a walk around, like big old deck in the backyard, and a big old sunroom, kind of like the one I got out here, but it was up, like it was up on the second or the third floor. Okay. I could just imagine myself out there in the rocking chair with that damn dog. Okay. And I was young still. My kids was little still. Okay. So Frog wouldn't accord and he did right. See, that's what I'm saying. Some could be a little bit more. I'm gonna just keep that there. Okay. Club, Jazz, Clippers, Kings, 3 NBA totals. Okay. I ain't gonna read all those because I can't even really see it. He began in 1990, 99, 89. These words too little. Season with the Omaha Racers. Mm. Of the Continental Basketball Association bar. No, but instead as the king of the three-pointer NBA, he made 71 of his 100, 154 three-point attempts for a league leading 461 percentage. Somebody is a guard. Okay, this person could be a guard, or again, you see how this person is standing guard. And these two kind of like playing around with the girl, and he's standing guard here. They could have even tried to get this person to settle for like 100,000 or 100 million or something like this. Okay, or this could be some people like, okay, so at one point in time we was gonna change my daughter's name and everything like this, and you know um stuff like this, and do like a whole swap thing or bring him in on the like parents, because everything was still separate, and with the oldest, and we had the paperwork, but we never. But that's why I'm wondering here if something saying something that happened in somebody's situation was yours or mine back in the day, you know and then they sent, like they put this child somewhere and then sent for the child after this person got away from you or me and whatever like this. So I said this might not even be your real spouse, or these is people that was actually keeping your person's spirit or their something alive, but this person has not been alive. I mean, I don't like the way this feel for somebody that like really I put all into making sure my children. So this is something that somebody had to do very fucking skillfully and crafty. That's why I told y'all why I keep having visions like excuse me, or dreams like if after we got married and we lived in apartments, as if we never left that apartment. Like this motherfucker would probably we would be dead all up in that apartment already. So they must the consciousness of me at least being able to not have to stay in the same spot for they could have been moving me along just to make me comfortable in that sense, like I was doing something or going somewhere. But whatever stemmed from this marriage or something like this, these people could have left us in those apartments for all the fuck I know. Somebody could still be living in them damn apartments, and these people could have went off and took the kingdom. Y'all don't know what I'm saying. I don't think you understand what I'm saying, man. This shit is deep. Your sci-fi, not this is not even fake though. This ain't even fake though, y'all. Okay? I don't know if you somebody like you know what I'm saying your old you woke you up or something like this, and now you about to steal your man from your old you, bitch. I don't know what this is. Okay, I don't, because maybe somebody did get hit in the head. Maybe there is a discrepancy here with a pregnant or a 3-year delay or something like this. Maybe somebody did get hit in the head or shot or something, and then kidnapped or something, and then later on you was you know what I'm saying. Master teacher. The hot air balloon. See, there go. This is giving me this energy of the Ramsey. He about to take that what? That plane ride to where? Georgia. But when we did that video a couple months back, we had the hot air balloon. It had like a heart in the basket. It had all these little pieces. So something is, I don't know what the fuck this is. We didn't gonna get up off of that. Excuse me, 10 of spades. I think a spade is like the spear or the sword. A H ba. Ba was right here, or bay was right here too. Hove, Hove. Hov, bigger than a car. It's not true. Maybe somebody could be in trucking. Somebody could be a trucker. They could have been trying to use you for commercial purposes. But somebody could have said that you was bigger than a car, but you could have got away with being a car. But I don't know if somebody had you as like a truck or, something like this, so they could use you for other ramifications or something here. And then we have usually used for entertainment. Okay, chance. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting like, like a prestigious place like, in Illinois they have like Lake Forest. It's like very prestige. Maybe even some famous people come from there. All right. Usually comes in a pack or a group. Grapes, immigrants, shoe. Okay, silver. Silver the cat. 4242 style. Curled up, sleeping in the sun. He won't worn out from having fun. Uh, chasing dust. There we go with that dust energy. Specks. Spect. Okay, a speckled bird, speckled energy from the Bible, maybe. Um, in the sun rays, a sun ray. This is how he spends his days. Now, I don't know what this is. Like, this is like twins, like sisters or twins kissing. I don't, somebody could be into something here. And I'm gonna just leave that the fuck alone. Second edition series 3, 1999, 42 and 42. Somebody is doing something with licking cats or 42, 42 twins or clones. Somebody want to see somebody sleeping with they self, fucking they self. Girl, listen. I'm about to get up out of here. Let's finish this right here and I'm off. It says using cloth napkins rather than paper napkins at home and at school can help us conserve and prolong our natural resources as also use cloth towels to dry your hands or wipe your spills instead of paper towels. Okay. The Mountain Mystery. The birthday is 2/11/99. Okay. And then we got issue 5/199. And we got number 131 right here. And I'm done with this. I'm done.